Hi, I'm Steve Simpson, the Principal Product Manager of New Relic's mobile experience, and I'm excited to share the latest addition to our mobile product offering. So a super common problem in troubleshooting issues like app crashes is parsing through a bunch of individual occurrences, trying to find commonalities that may be clues to identifying the root cause. With our new user journeys experience, we show an aggregated view of how users are using your app leading up to the crash, so you can see every path users took before encountering the issue. Let's dig in and take a look. Here I've got an example app that's got a 90% crash rate. So let's dig in and see if we can figure out why this is happening. Go ahead and open up the crash analysis experience and jump down to the locations that are faceted by app version. I'll dig into this phone list fragment issue. So here I land on the screen where I've got a bunch of attributes about this particular occurrence. And as you can see, we've had thousands of these crashes happening. So we've got the stack trace. If I dig down, I can see the event trail. This can be super handy to see what users were doing leading up to the crash. But it's really tough to see, how many users were encountering this crash. I've got to go up here and kind of paginate through each one and scroll back down and remember what I was seeing in the initial event trails. And they're all a little bit different. So now with the user journeys experience, I can just click in over here and we will aggregate all of those occurrences into one single easy to follow flow diagram. So here by default, we show the 4 preceding events that led up to the crash. And we will display any breadcrumbs that you've left for yourself to help diagnose the issue, interactions, which out of the box come with the display controllers, instrumented with traces, any user actions, the crash itself, handled exceptions, or request errors that may be included. What we also allow you to do is either reduce the number of events so that you can see only the immediate precursors that led up to the crash, or you can include as many as you want all the way out to every user launching the app and the full user flow that they had leading up to your crash. So from here, I can do a couple things. I can either dig into a specific event and see how many users encountered it. I can see the distribution of the attributes that are on that event, and even the specific sessions that encountered that event. Or I can click on a path and see the same information. So this breadcrumb for the phone list view is the most common way that customers are hitting this crash. We've got 13 sessions in this particular example. I can also switch, and instead of looking at the source event of the breadcrumb, I can look at the target event, which in this case is the crash itself, so that I can see the distribution of events that occurred there. I also get this handy list of all of the specific sessions that encountered this crash. If you're identifying your users using our set user API, whatever user ID you pass through will be displayed here. And here you can dig into specific sessions that appear to be outliers. So here I've got a bunch of Samsung devices, and then this particular pixel ran in, which is interesting to me. So I'll just go ahead and click into this session, and then I can get the full event trail for each individual session, which is super handy when you need to dig into the details, identifying any individual occurrence. So that's user journeys. Should be super useful for y'all to help diagnose the root cause of what's going on with crashes and identify the kind of common flows that users have leading up to them. Thanks.